Happy fall, everybody! Now that it's finally feeling like fall in the upper Midwest, I thought I'd share some of my favorite ways to transition from summer to fall without having tons of things to store the rest of the year. We don't have a ridiculous amount of storage space in our house, and I don't want to have to bring out bin after bin after bin of decorations that spend most of the year in storage. So this is how I do it. We've got our seasonal produce, some squash. We've got a little drink station here. I love having one in every season. So right now it's got some mulling spices and some cinnamon tea. And then in our dining room, we have a simple centerpiece of fake flowers that does get stored the rest of the year, but it's pretty small. I use the vase year round and just swap out the flowers. And then we've got a nice candle up here. This one is apple, cinnamon, vanilla, and clove. And I just like to switch out my candles seasonally. It's super easy. They don't take up a ton of space. I have some books up here and I just switch them out. These are real books that I read. So I just pick some fun colors. So these are kind of my fall colors. And then in our living room, we've got some blankets and pillowcases in like mustard and rust. So there's one rust colored one that I just got, and then a mustard one over there, and a rust colored pillow. And those are pretty simple things. They don't take up a lot of storage space. One of my favorite tricks is to just get pillow covers because they take up so much less space. So now on to the next thing. We can dress for fall now too. Hooray! I was so ready for that transition. I love fall. So I have only so much space in my closet to hang clothes. I have to move them and put things in storage when they're out of season. Not everyone has to do that, but if that's something that you need to do, I put like all of my in-season clothes over here, and then in the bottom, and in some of the drawers I have pants and stuff. And then everything that's out of season goes up on the top. I also currently have maternity clothes and everything up there too. But some of my fall staples that I love a good sweater dress. So warm, so comfy. And then solid staples like a corduroy jacket and a denim jacket. I think they're just such great layering pieces. And then cardigans and things I actually wear all year round, but I do switch out some of the colors. And of course that's kind of a personal preference, but I have a couple things in here that aren't super fall-ish for like layering purposes and everything, but most of what I have out right now are darker like earth and jewel tones. I don't have too many like pastel or bright colors because those don't feel like fall to me. So it's just about thinking what feels like fall to you and pulling those things out, putting other things away, maybe putting away tank tops and shorts and pulling out more sweaters and jeans or pants, whatever it is that you spend more time wearing. And then of course accessories, things like scarves, headbands, all the fun shoes. I love a good ankle boot or knee-high boot. I need to get more of those, I think. But I'm loving all kinds of fun accessories, like a little sweater headband. How fun is that? I think it's a great time to just kind of experiment with different things, see what you like, and just try things out. You can use different beauty products to kind of highlight different seasons, and they don't have to take up a ton of space. Like I'm wearing a tinted lip balm right now that feels kind of fall-ish, or maybe like a different colored eyeshadow that doesn't, again, take up a lot of space in your house. Are you noticing a theme? I don't like things that take up a lot of extra space. So that's just kind of how I'm trying to give you permission to live as well, is to not take up a ton of extra space. Think about all the different senses. This is something I learned from Myquillyn Smith, also called The Nester. I have a bunch of her books, and one of the things that she talks about that I really love is to use multiple senses in each season. So sounds, you can play a seasonal playlist. I tend to listen to a lot of audiobooks and podcasts, so that's not always my thing, but I love that idea. And smell, so fun fall diffuser blends or fall scented candles. I showed you one of mine. Whatever fall smells like to you. You could even have a fall scented perfume. I have a little rollerball perfume that I think smells like fall to me, and I love to use it in this season. And your sense of taste. What kinds of things are you tasting? That's why I like having a drink station with kind of a signature drink, whether that's tea or hot chocolate or, you know, apple cider, whatever feels like fall to you. And touch, I like having lots of cozy blankets and things around so that I can be warm as the weather gets cooler. And of course, visual things too. But I think that doesn't need to be as much of a focal point as we sometimes tend to make it. And then taste. So what kinds of things, again, I know I talked about drinks, but circling back because I forgot to mention food. What kinds of things are you eating? I am looking so much looking forward to making chilies and soups and stews and cornbread and stuffing and all kinds of fun things that just feel like fall. I don't want them the rest of the year because they feel disjointed, but I love them in the fall. So I'm looking forward to making them. And I hope you think about what feels like fall to you, whatever that means. This is your permission to do what you want, do what works for you, and just embrace this season and feel free to do it with as much or as little decoration as you want, and just love it. Make the most of it. Enjoy it. Happy fall.